I will.
Start.
I'll be the first player,
Okay.
and I'm gonna choose who you play or who I play.
Choose to be the first player and to be the first to select. Wait, I can't read my own rules. Hold on. Oh, okay. So sorry, you won. Okay, so we have to see who's getting banned. So you, okay,
Right.
as the winner. Okay, determine who the first player to ban one. Okay, who you are you being?
Yeah, I'm gonna ban. So I
Okay,
get to choose to ban one of yours. I think, right?
correct. Yeah.
I will ban your Gambit.
Okay, and I will ban. I want to see Wolverine in action. So I'm gonna ban Storm because I'm playing Storm.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Sounds good.
I haven't played any of these other than Gambit, so this is gonna be
Oh
fun.
no.
Yeah. Okay, so now we roll again.
Oh. Okay.
Now we determine who goes first. Okay.
Okay.
A 6.
This time I got a one.
Okay. With the opposite. Okay. Okay. The winner. The winner of the die roll choose to be the first player and be the first to select one of their own dice, or have the opponent be the first player and select one. I will be. You know what? I will be the first player, and I will start with Deadpool.
Okay. And so I just get to choose one of mine then, right?
Correct.
Um, I will choose Wolverine.
All right. Ooh, Wolverine versus Deadpool.
Exactly. I think it's pretty on theme.
Yep, it is. Pop here. There we go. All right, 40 minutes starting now. I believe we start with 4 cards, right? Yeah.
Four, yeah, I think so. Yep.
Oof, this is a terrible shuffle. Um, okay, so I do not get first turn. I don't get to gain a CP, nor do I draw a card.
Yep.
Okay, so for 0, we're gonna upgrade finger guns, which is this one. 0 CP. Hmm. Okay, I guess I'm rolling.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh. It's a that's a decent start there. Do I go for it?
Yeah.
Always. Um, okay. I'm gonna roll this second roll. Hmm. Exact same roll.
Hmm.
You know what? It's the first turn. Last roll.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, but I don't have anything to fudge that. No. Okay. So I'm gonna be probably doing, it looks like, Merc with a mouth.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything? So this will gain me a donut, a RPS, and a, oh my gosh, onomatopoeia.
No,
uh,
no response from me. You're good.
all right, okay. All right, so I gain a donut, and then I gain a RPS. And then I gain, oh gosh, an auto. I guess it doesn't matter which one, right? Okay, it doesn't matter, it looks like. So one of these. And then I deal 6 undefendable damage to you.
All right. Down to 44.
Yep. And then in my other, oh, and turn.
Okay. All right. So I get my income phase. So I'm at 3
Mm-hmm.
CP and I'll draw. Ooh, okay. I will play a Vegas baby. So roll one, gain half the value as CP. I'll roll one die. It's a 2. It's just gaining 1. Not 4. And I will play a double up for 1 CP. Down to 3 CP, and I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right. I'll spend 2 CP to upgrade my defense roll to Vengeful 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 1 CP. And I think I will just roll.
All right.
Okay. So that is a hunter right off the bat, which I think I will do. So it's draw 1, deal 6 damage, roll 4 dice, and then I gain an amount of rage depending on what I get.
Okay. This is defendable, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
defendable. Yep.
Okay. So.
So I'll draw that card,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's deal 6.
Okay. So my defense roll is 4 dice. Let's see what happens here. It even says better than Wolverines. That's so funny. Okay. All right, let's see. So on a these, yeah, looks like only those. Okay, so I will deal you 2 back,
Okay.
which is undefendable, and then I'm taking, sorry, 6.
6.
All
Yep.
right, so I'm at 44 now.
And then the second part here says to roll 4 dice, and then I gain rage based on how many 6s I roll,
Okay.
which is none. So
Okay.
that's it for the offensive roll.
Yep.
Um, I'm going to. I'll pass.
All right. All right. Gain a CP. Draw a card. Oh. What am I at here? Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 CP to upgrade. Now I gotta find this one. Wait, what does this upgrade? Finger guns, finger guns. I can't find this one. Huh. Oh no, I'm blind. It's right there. For 2 CP.
Okay.
I was like, what in
Oh
the
gosh.
world? And then I will roll. Okay. Fingers like to come up. Ooh, what does this one do? Okay. Hmm. Do I have a 2, a 3, a 5, and a 6? Small straight. You know what? Let me see if I can get a 4. All right. Second roll.
Okay.
A 1. All right. Last roll. Hey. Okay.
Nice.
Have a straight. All right. Gain another RPS. I can't because my stack limit's 1. Gain another
Okay.
donut. I can do that. That's stack limit 2. I will do to myself. Then I deal 8 defendable damage to you.
Okay. So I rolled for defense. I rolled 4 dice.
Oh, sorry. It says here
Oh,
if you use a 6 in this straight, which I have, add 1 damage. Okay, so it'd be a 9 coming at you.
okay. Sounds good. So
Defendable.
hopefully defending some of that. All right. So I will deal 2 back to you, and then
Okay.
I'll just gain a rage.
Okay.
Um. So 2 back to you, and then I'm taking 9, right?
9. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm down to 33.
That's a big one. Yeah. 8, 9. Okay, in my last one, I think I will end turn.
Okay. All right. I'll do my income phase. Draw. Okay. Um, I will spend 2 CP to upgrade my power level. Power level 2, and I also have levels rising now.
Okay.
And then I will just wait, hold on. Okay, I'll just roll. Yep. Okay, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. Uh, hmm. I'll keep the 3, 4, 5. I can roll. I have a 6 now. I'll keep that. My last reroll. It's a 3. All right, it's a small straight. So that's going to be a heal 1 and gain rage, then deal 5 defendable damage.
Okay. So you heal 1. I go to my roll phase.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. That does nothing. That does something. That does nothing. Okay. So I'm taking 5.
5. Yep.
You're taking another 1.
This one? Okay.
And then it says here on gain a thing, and now I'm at my stack limit. Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to. What do those like the smack thing do? Like
Okay.
it.
So the donut, pretty much I roll a die if I use it to gain life. The rock paper scissors, we play rock paper scissors, and it modifies my attack. And then
Okay.
these ones here, the onomatope, yeah, whatever. I played
Yep.
during my roll phase, and I could change my die to either the 5, this one, or the knife.
Oh.
Okay, and
Okay.
if I change it to that, yeah, it just makes me change it
Got it. Okay.
to either one of those,
Yeah.
and it can't be transferred or anything, or can't be removed.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna sell a card. I'm gonna just sell a card for a CP, and then I'll pass.
Okay. All right. Card. CP. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're rolling. Oh, talk about fingers. uh, oh, that's actually not bad. I'm gonna roll again. And one more time. Hey, okay. All finger guns. Okay, I'll be dealing 7 defendable damage to you. Would you like to do anything?
Um. Nope.
Okay.
All right.
So go ahead, roll your defense.
Okay. So I do one back to you,
Okay.
and that's it. So I'm taking 7, but
7.
but I do have a get that. Sorry, a knock this time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna prevent 6 of it for a CP.
All right. So that will just be
I'm
1 to
taking
you.
1.
Yep.
I'm at 32.
And then the next part of this thing is I gain a CP. Okay. And then second main phase. What do I want to do? I am going to spend 2 CP and I'm going to update my Fiesta.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn to you.
All right. Gain a CP, draw, and then I roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'll keep the 6. Ugh. I'm going to re-roll these 2 5s. My last roll. Oh no. Hmm. So I'll just do a tip it to make it a large straight, tipping this 4 to a 5.
Okay.
Now I have 0 CP. So that large straight is a heal 2, gain rage, or inflict alpha, then deal 7 damage.
Whew. Defendable.
Yeah,
Okay.
defendable.
All right. You can go ahead and do all that. All right. I will roll my defense.
Heal 2. Rage.
Okay. Let's see what's happening here. That's does that. I can't gain that. That does nothing. That does. Okay. So you're just taking one back,
Okay.
and I'm taking. How much was it again?
It's gonna be it's 7 damage, but I'm gonna bump it up.
Okay.
And I will spend a rage,
Okay.
and then it requires me to discard a card as well. So I'm discarding it, get that out of here.
Mhm.
Um, and then it says add 3 damage to the attack. So it's gonna be a total of 10.
10. Woof. Okay. Puts me at 26. That was a lot.
And then yeah, um, I guess I'll pass. I have 2 cards in my hand.
Okay.
0 CP, so
Ah.
can't do anything.
All right. Okay. CP and a card. Okay. Okay. Straight to rolling. Pew pews again. Hmm. You know, I'm gonna roll these two. Second roll. Nope. Okay, what does that give me? Hmm. Don't like any of these.
That's the same roll I had before.
3, 4. I could try to go for a straight. Landing a 5 is tough. All right, this is my last roll. I'm gonna roll these 3. Okay, let's do anything. Hmm. All right. I will do. Looks like my only one. It looks like it's gonna be 5 damage.
Okay. Defendable,
Defendable.
right?
Defendable.
Okay.
Gain a CP.
All right. I'll roll my defense.
Mhm.
Ugh, all right. Oh, actually, it's not bad. It's 4 back to you.
Oh, jeez, okay. So 4 back to
And
me.
then I'm taking
4.
5.
And you're taking 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, this is so close. Okay, let's see. That's during upkeep phase. Ah, I got a mosquito bite yesterday. It's itching.
Oh, is it cheap?
Roll phase. That's a done. I'm on to my main phase. Okay. Okay, I will enter.
Okay. All right. I'll gain 1 CP and draw. All right. I will just roll. I feel like my turns are a little boring.
I know my cards are not the greatest.
Okay. Rerolling the 5. Yes. Okay. So it is a large straight again. So that's heal 2, gain rage, or inflict alpha, then deal 7 damage. So
Let me
do you have any
see.
response?
Yeah, let me see what you have there. Um, I'm gonna play Helping Hand for 1
Okay.
CP. It says select one of your opponent's dice and force them to re-roll it. So, I'm gonna have you roll. You have one, two, three. What's the middle one that's gonna that you might not be able to roll back? Let's roll your 5.
The 5.
Yeah, let's see what
Okay.
happens.
So that would still give me a small straight
Oh, it
right
does.
now.
Yeah, roll your
Right?
4 then.
Okay.
You're 4, right? One,
4?
two, three. Yeah, you're 4. You're 4.
Okay.
Yep. Didn't
All
notice that.
right. Yep. I will roll. That's a 1. Okay. I'll do just a uh adamantium claws. That's the deal 5 damage.
Okay. Defendable.
Defendable. Yep.
Okay, let me just read this. When does this happen? Okay, so if I play the rock, paper, scissors, it says I could play it when being attacked. Now, do I have to roll my defense first, or would I have to play that first?
While being attacked.
So a player with this token may
Um,
spend it when attacking or while being attacked. Once spent, choose an opponent to play rock, paper, scissors against. If you win, gain the benefit listed before. If you tie, play again.
yeah, I think it could be
So,
before or after, I think.
what does attacked mean? Attacked.
I guess when damage goes through is when you're attacked because it might not even go through at times depending on the responses. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Okay, let me check something on the back. If you're playing against a non-human, I have to shuffle the cards. If someone Okay, so if I'm playing against someone, we actually play rock, paper, scissors. Other than that, I use the cards if I'm not playing with someone. You cannot
Okay.
use was pure. Okay. If someone steals the token. Okay. If you're playing against a non-human, i.e., want to shuffle the 3 cards. Okay. Um. Okay, so I guess I'll play it first then.
Okay, that works. Yep.
Okay, so I'll play the RPC. So RPC says the player with this token may spend it. I'm spending it when being attacking or being attacked. So I'm being attacked. Once spent,
Yep.
choose an opponent to play you. Rock, paper, scissors against. If you win, gain the benefit, depending. And then listed below, if you tie, play again. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Rock,
Rock,
paper. Wait.
paper.
It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So on shoot is when we show the.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So rock.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Rock,
There's a delay.
paper, scissors,
Scissors,
shoot.
shoot.
Okay. Again.
Okay.
Rock,
Rock,
paper.
paper,
Oh wait,
scissors.
actually, if
Oh.
you wait, if you win, if you
Oh,
tie, play again. Okay, yeah. Ready?
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors,
scissors,
shoot.
shoot.
Oh my god. Rock,
Okay. Rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors,
scissors,
shoot.
shoot. Oh,
Okay,
wait, you
so
got
paper.
it.
Yeah, all right. It's kind of funny on camera, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I win while being attacked, I prevent two of this oncoming damage. So I'll prevent two, and now I roll my defense.
Okay.
Okay. So how much was the total? It
It
was
was 5 damage right now.
okay.
So
So
-2 is 3.
so I'm
Yep.
at three, and then my defense. Okay, that does nothing. So I will be taking three. You will be taking one.
3, 1. Okay. I'm gonna modify it by adding 3 real quick.
Okay.
Spending 1 CP using a rage. So it'll just be +3 to that.
So I'll just add back another.
The 3. Yep.
Down. I'm down three, right? Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Down 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So wow, I'm like, whoo, that's fast. Okay. That was your turn. Keep going.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's see what I could do here. All right. Gain a CP. Okay. Let's do this. So during my upkeep phase, I'm gonna spend a donut. Okay. What I do is I spend it during my upkeep phase. I roll a die. I gain half the value in health. Round it up.
Yeah.
It's a five. Half
Oh,
of
nice.
five is so that's three. One, two, three. Back to where I was before hitting that three. One, two, three. Okay. And then doesn't say there's a limit. I guess I can spend it. I'm gonna spend my other one again and do it again.
Okay.
Doesn't say if it's once per turn. Oh, a six. There you go.
Nice.
All right, another three. One. Sorry, I'm changing my thing here. 22. Okay. What do I have left? All right. Did I grab a card? I did. Okay. I'm gonna spend double up, which is one CP to draw two cards.
Okay.
I also play Vegas Baby for nothing. Roll die, gain half, six, so I'll get three. Now I'm rolling sixes. What's going on here? And then I will roll. I need something with big damage here. Okay. Three, four, five. Let's see. Nope. Three, four, five. Oh, there we go. Okay. Three, four, five, six. Last roll.
Yep.
Oh, six. Okay, let me see.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna play So Wild for two to change this to a two to make it a large straight.
Nice. Okay. I have no response.
Okay, so I gain another rock, paper, scissors. I gain a donut. And then I'll be doing 10 defendable damage to you.
Okay. So I will roll 4 dice. Ooh. So this time you don't take damage, but I do gain 3 rage, but my stack limit's 2, so I'm just gonna gain 2. I mean, my stack limit's 3, so I'm just gaining 2.
Okay.
And then, so how much was I taking?
10.
Wow. Okay. So I'm down to 17.
Yes.
That was
And
huge.
then yeah, that's why I was trying to get something high because you're getting me good. Um. Okay. I will end my turn.
Okay. My income phase. Draw. And I will just sell a twice as wild for a CP.
Mhm.
And then I will spend 2 CP and play a triple up to draw 3 cards. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna roll. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. That's not really anything. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 for the second roll. The 6. I'm gonna re-roll the 2 twos. Actually, 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. I could try to go for a small straight. I'll re-roll the 2 and 6 for my last roll.
Oh,
Okay.
you got it.
So that's just a small straight. Yep. I could do healing factor. Could also do hunter. Yeah, I think it makes more sense for me to do hunter because it's a little bit more damage.
Okay.
So that says draw 1, deal 6 defendable damage, and then I could roll 4 to gain rage.
So how much total damage is it?
It's 6 right now. Yep.
6. Okay. Okay. And it's defendable, you said, right?
Yep. So I'll draw that card. Yep.
All right. Look at that. Those are nothing. I'm gonna play better D. A chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice during the defensive roll phase. So I'll choose myself.
Okay.
From additional. Okay. Yep. And then I will roll these 3. All right. Okay. So how much am I taking? 5, you said?
Yeah. So it's total 5. But I'm gonna use my rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use all 3. So that's potentially 9 more. But as I discard, there's astonishing recovery. If this card is discarded as a result of spending rage, which it is, I roll 2 dice. Let me roll 2 dice. Okay, I got 2 and a 4. If no 6s were rolled, heal 2. So heal 2.
Mhm.
That was the first discard. So I'm at 19 health. And then the second discard I'm doing is it's called recovery. So if this card is discarded as a result of spending rage, which I am for the second one, I roll 2 dice. I roll 2 dice. So 1 and a 4, nothing happens. And then the third card I'm discarding for the third rage is Astonishing Frenzy. If this card is discarded as a result of spending rage, increase the damage of that rage token from 3 to 4, then gain rage. So it's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 4. That's going to be plus 10. So going to be 16 total.
Holy moly. um. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you're taking 2 back,
Two back, okay.
and I'm taking
17.
16. Oh my gosh.
16. Yep. And then the second part of Hunter is gain, roll 4 dice and then gain rage based on the number of sixes. So I'll roll 4. I didn't get any sixes, so that's that. And then I will pass with 2 cards, 0 CP. Yeah, sorry, that was
That was
a
a good
rough.
one. Hold on. 12, 15, 16. I'm at 6, and you're at 17. Can I do
17. Yeah.
17 damage? Oh my gosh. Okay, so during my upkeep, I am going to spend my donut to try to gain some life here.
Yep.
It's a 2, I gain 1. Woo! Not much, not much. All right, I'm at 7. 17. Can I do 17? Okay. I did not draw a card. I did draw a card. I did draw a card. Okay, I'm gonna play Getting Paid for 2 more CP. Okay, for 1 CP, I'm gonna play Do You Feel Lucky? Choose an
Okay.
opponent, Danny. Uh,
Yep.
they hope to roll a 6, but may change their number if they desire. Okay, then they roll 1 die. So if the die value matches their number, they heal 3. Okay, so they hope to roll a 6, but may change this number if they desire. Would you like to change it from a 6? So you need
So
to
I
so you need to either okay, so you want to roll a 6 to gain
yep.
health. But you can change that number if you want. So if they change it to
Oh,
3 and then you roll the 3, you gain the health. You know what I mean? So you can either change the number or keep it at a 6. You want to
okay. And
roll
I
for that
decide.
number.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll keep it at a 6.
Okay. So you roll 1 die. If it is a
Okay.
6, you heal. Otherwise, you'll take damage.
Okay. All right. So I'll roll.
Oh
It's a
my
6.
god. All right, you heal 3. Tried to get some there.
Oh man, my 20.
All right. I guess I'm rolling. Okay,
Thanks for that.
well, I didn't think you would have rolled a 6.
It's lucky
17.
roll.
So I need big damage. Big damage. Where is my big damage? Would be a large straight again. Or I have to go for my 4th wall. Okay. See if we can do this. Ah, that does not help. Anything. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Wow, no Deadpool faces either. All right, rolling again. Okay, let's see what this does. If I go with that, 6 undefendable. If I try for this, hmm. Okay. No, 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 no. I'm going for big money here. This one, this one, this one. Okay. This is my last roll.
Okay.
We're at 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so that didn't do anything. So I'm going to. I'm going to play 6 it for 1. And I'm going to change this to a 6. Would you like to do anything?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm doing. Um, okay, I'm going to be doing 6 defendable damage to you. And then I roll 3 dice. And I guess depends on that result. It could be adding or. I
Okay.
guess.
Something else. Yeah.
Yeah, or something else. So 6. Okay. On that, you add 2 more. So you're at 8.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And then on these, on these I gain rock, paper, scissors, but they're not going to do anything. So you're at 8 right now. Okay, and
Okay.
then during my, I'm attacking you for 8. I'm going to spend the rock, paper, scissors. Okay, we're going to play rock, paper, scissors again.
Okay.
Um.
You can say it. Yep.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors, shoot.
scissors, shoot.
Okay. Rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors, shoot.
scissors, shoot.
Okay, you
Got
won.
it.
Darn. Okay. All right, so it's 8 defendable damage.
All right. I roll 4 dice. And I just gained 1 rage. So I'm taking 8.
8.
All right. I'm down to 12. Yep.
Okay. We are at almost a minute. So,
Okay. My turn or
yes, your turn. Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
So I will do my income draw, and then I will sell a try again for a CP, and then I'll roll. Okay. Have a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll re-roll the extra 1 for my second roll. It's another 4. Um, I'll go ahead and re-roll that. It's a 2. It's not very helpful. Um, I'm going to do it one more time for a CP and just re-roll this 2 again. Another 2. All right. Well, um, I'm going to. Does it make sense to do that? No, I'm just gonna leave it at this, I guess. And no, I should. I'm gonna spend a CP. Sorry, on samesies. I'm gonna change this 4 into a 2.
Okay.
And so I do have a 3 of a kind.
Okay.
So for the claws, it will be deal 6 damage and heal 2.
Okay. So it's defendable?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So time is up,
My
but you finished your
14.
turn. So you have
Okay.
14. Okay. All right. So you will be taking 2,
2. Okay. Down to 12.
and I'll be taking 6.
Yeah, 6. And
So
then that's it.
I'm at 1. Time is done. So we finish your turn, and then inactive player gets turn in retaliation. So if I went
Okay.
first, I still get a turn, right? To make it
If you went first.
if to make it equal turns.
What's the rule?
The inactive player will have 1 turn in retaliation because we're at time right
Yeah,
now.
so
So
you
you
get to
finish
go,
your
I
turn.
think.
So and
Yeah.
as long as it's equal number of turns. So if I went first, technically,
Oh,
do I get?
equal. Oh. So if you went first, then it is equal at this point.
Yes, right. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
had gone first, then I would have a
Right.
retaliation. Correct. Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's game. Wow.
Okay. Good game. It could have gone either way, I feel like.
Yeah, I
I
started
was.
strong, and
Yeah.
then you came with like the rage and all that. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. All right.
Yeah. I was
So
waiting for you to remove my tokens at some point because the rage is very
yeah,
effective
I
here.
had nothing to remove tokens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I took my damage.
Yep.
Good to
I'm on
go.
my second main phase. Um, so on that, I'll just spend the 2 CP for triple up, and I'll draw 3 cards. Okay. And I just got this card, so I might as well play it. Remy's Kiss is free to play. Inflict influence, so you'll have 1 more influence.
That's the hand one again.
And then draw 1. Yep.
Okay.
I draw a card.
All right.
All right. And then I think I will. Mm, That's tough. I will sell a sugar card
Sugar.
for CP, and then I'll pass. I have 5 cards in my hand.
Okay. Okay. So I gain a CP, and I Draw this. Um. Okay.
Did you start the timer?
Yes. Oh, let me restart the
Okay.
timer. Yes. What? Hold on.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Let's restart it. Okay. Um. Okay. I play getting paid for 2 CP. I just need to look up something here on the back of her card. Oh, you've played her
Okay.
before, right? Tornado. Does it
Yeah.
take away your die, or you still get your die if I gain your die?
I think you only have it for your turn,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. So you kind of just get an extra number towards your straight
Before. Oh, okay. Yeah.
because you have the largest straight ability. So if you had that
Oh,
six,
I see.
you
Yes.
could use
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So really, you could use any of the hero dice. You're looking just at the
Just
number.
looking at the numbers. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So looks like I'm gonna roll, but your thing goes off.
Yep. So
Right.
you roll two dice, and
Yep.
if either of them are rolled one, two, or three, you lose one offensive roll per die.
Okay. All right. There's a 6 and a 4.
Nice.
Okay. And they stay
All right.
on me, right?
No, they get removed.
Oh, they're removed? Okay.
Oh, that was lucky. Nice.
Okay. Okay. So now I will go for my defensive roll. Not my defensive roll, my offensive roll. Okay. She's got a lot of wins. Ooh. Hmm. 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 Second roll. Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna keep it there. Would you like to do anything? It's gonna be opposites attract. I have to roll dice for the total value of damage I'm gonna be doing to you.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I gain 3 tornadoes, which is now at my stack limit. And then I roll 2 dice. Deal damage equal to the total value rolled. You're going to take 7. It
Okay.
does not say if it's defendable or not.
Okay.
I'm guessing it would be because it says deal damage equal to the total. It doesn't say like
Yeah.
undefendable damage. I
Understandable.
assume it
Right.
would say
Yep.
it. So you have to you can defend.
Okay. All right. So I'll roll 4 dice, and I will deal you back one undefendable, and then taking 7 myself. Right.
Correct.
Okay. Down to 43, and you're just taking 1.
Yeah.
And then because I was dealt damage higher than 6, I gain. I'm sorry. Uh, I was dealt 7 or more damage. I gain ionic energy. With the value of 2.
Okay, and then I am going to end turn.
Okay. Okay. Income draw. Okay. I'm going to spend 2 CP for influential and reciprocate. And then I'll roll. Okay. 4, 5, 6. I'll keep the 4, 5, 6, re-rolling the ones. One, two. Gonna re-roll the 1 and 2 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 4. Okay. So I have a couple of options. Could do that, or I could do this and steal health. I think I'll do leech. Gain ionic energy 1, and then I roll a die, and depending what I get, um, I get to steal health.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll gain 1 ionic. I'll roll one of my dice. Let's see what we get. It's a 4. All right. Steal 3 health. So I'll be at 46, and you lose 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gain an ionic energy 1. Okay. And that's it.
Done.
Um, yes, I'll pass.
Yeah, because you're not doing any. You didn't do any damage to me, right? No. Okay.
I didn't. No, no,
Yeah.
no.
Right. Okay. Okay. And CP. So I'm at 37 right now. Okay. Get a card. Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna spend one of my tornadoes to roll one of your dice.
Okay.
Wow, but I like that. That's not bad actually. Yeah. Second roll. Ugh. Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Last roll. Oh man. Come on, sixes.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. Let's see if I can do anything here. That gets me that. Yours is just a number. Um. Okay, let's see. Looks like it's going to be. Okay, looks like I'm going to be doing Blizzard.
okay.
I gain 3 tornadoes, but I can only gain 1. I deal 8 defendable damage to you.
Oh, okay. I will roll for defense. Rolling 4 dice. Um, I deal 1 undefendable back to you, and then I'm taking 8.
Correct.
Okay. Yep, I'm down to 38.
And I'm at 36. And then I will.
Then I also gain a ionic energy 2 because I took 8 damage. Right.
I will. Um. I'm going to upgrade Blizzard, actually.
Okay.
And then. Yeah, okay. Might as well upgrade it too. Another upgrade, and then I will end turn.
Okay. Do my income phase, draw. Let's see. Um, I think I'm going to sell a helping hand for 1 CP. And then I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just going to roll.
Okay.
3 sixes.
Can't go wrong with that.
I'll roll my second roll. Second roll. 3, 4. Okay. I'll re-roll the 3, 4 again. Last roll. 2, 2. All right. I think that's fine. I'm gonna do sass. So that would be gain 1 CP, inflict influence, then deal 3 undefendable damage.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'll gain a CP,
I get
inflict your
influence.
influence, and then 3 undefendable, but I'm gonna bump it with ionic energy
Okay.
and spend 2 tokens for a total of +4, so 7 undefendable.
Okay. I am at 29.
Okay, and then my second main, I will spend 3 CP. For ionic intensity, I'll increase my stack limit for ionic energy by 1, so now I can have a total of 5. And then I roll 4 dice and see what happens. So 1, 1, 4, 5. So I will gain 2 ionic 1, which I only have 1 of these. So I guess I can only gain 1 of them. Oh wait, they're double-sided. Okay, so 1, 2. And then for each of those, I would gain 2, but my stack limit is just
4.
5 at this
5.
point.
Yep.
Um, and I did not roll any of those sixes, so that's that for this card. Okay, I have to remember my stack limit is now 5 somehow. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to pass.
Okay.
And just so you know, on my turn, when I bump up the damage with ionic energy, I can really only spend 2 tokens unless a card says otherwise. So
Okay.
at most, I'd be able to just spend 2 of these on my
Which is
next
like
turn.
4 damage total.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll, but I gotta roll your influence.
Yep. Well, that's for when you. Oh, you're rolling. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
already.
I'm going into offensive.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And it's a 5.
Wow.
Nice. All
Nice.
right. Okay. Yep. I'll roll my offense now. Water. Oh, actually, that might be bad. Okay. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna be doing thunderstorm.
Okay.
I gain 2 lightning. And then so when I gain these, I put them on something to charge. So I'm gonna put right. Is it? I do this right away, right? Is gain. Place a token in one of these spaces to charge that ability. When a charge ability is activated, you may remove the lightning and use the activate. Okay, so I'm gonna put one on blizzard, and I'm gonna put one on lightning field. Okay, then I deal 7 defendable damage to you.
7. Okay. So I will roll my defense roll with 4 dice. That pairs off. All right. I deal 1 back to you,
Okay.
undefendable, and then I prevent 2 damage with these 2 dice.
Okay, so then your
So it's
total is
5.
5.
Yep. Okay. So I'm down to 33.
Yep. 28 and we'll end turn.
Okay. So I'll do my income phase and draw. All right. I will sell a bye-bye. So I'm at 2 CP. And then I roll. 1, 1, 2, 5. Um, I'll re-roll the 5. 2. That's fine. I'm just gonna do a brawl.
Okay.
So that's deal 6 damage. I do have a 3 of a kind, so I also gain 1 CP. So 6 defendable.
Okay.
I'm
I
gaining 1
will
CP.
be defending, rolling 5 dice. All right. Winds, water. Okay. So I gain another tornado, but I can't gain any more tornadoes. And this, I gain another lightning bolt, which will put it on. Yeah, we'll put it on opposites attract. And that's it. So I'm taking.
So 6, and then I'm gonna spend 2 of these tokens. So a total of 3. So 9.
Oh my gosh. 2, 3, 4. Okay, down to 19.
All right, and then my second main, I'll pass.
Okay. Okay. 1 CP. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 CP and I'm gonna upgrade opposites attract. Okay, and then I go into my offensive roll phase. Man, I keep rolling that stuff. Thunderstorm again. No, actually, no. Actually, this is nothing right now. Okay, but this could be something. Okay, second roll. uh, okay, I will stay here.
Okay.
I'm doing lightning field. 7 damage, but because it's charged, it'll be 10 defendable damage.
Wow. 10. Okay. All right. So I'll roll my defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will deal 1 back to you, undefendable, and then I will gain Skyward, which is a positive status effect. Um, and an ionic energy 1. Okay. And that's 10 damage. Let me see what Skyward does. What if I resist attack? May choose to spend it. Hmm. Should I spend it now? I think I'll save it. Okay. So I'll take 10.
10? Yep.
Yeah. All right, down to 23. And then you took the 1, right?
gonna spend what status effects and get rid of your ionic energy.
All of them?
All of them. Remove all status effects on a chosen player.
Oh no. That was a good one.
Yeah,
I
look
should
at.
have used Skyward then. Oh man, okay.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay. All right. So gain income, draw. All right. I think I'll just roll. Wait, how much damage did I take? It would have
Mm,
been removed, right? Okay, never mind. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss out on my passive. All right, 6, 6. Oh,
you took
that's right. I'm
10.
gonna reroll everything.
You took 10
Yeah, but
damage.
you would have removed it anyway, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 6. Huh. I'll do one more reroll. Last one. Okay, that is a 6. Let's see. I'll do it one more time for CP. Takes me down to 3 CP. So I will roll the 2 and the 4. Oh my gosh. All right, just I'll do a samesies, changing the 1 to a 6 for a CP. So I'm down to 2. So I'm gonna attempt to do influential 2.
Okay.
That's gain skyward, inflict 3 influence, and deal 6 undefendable.
Okay, so how many influence?
That would be 3 total. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I gain a skyward, and then 6
6
undefendable.
undefendable. Okay.
Uh, yep.
Down to 12.
And then that'll be it for me.
Okay. Oof. All right. Hmm. All right. I'm rolling, but I'm rolling 3 dice now. Can I get away again? I do. 4, 5, and a 6. 2 4s and a 5. Okay, where are these roll when I'm actually rolling my defensive roll? Okay, offensive. Roll 1. Man, these are so much win things. Yeah, but what I want to do is get this stuff. Okay, second roll. Okay. Okay, I have a question for my next roll.
Yep.
So I have a card that says it's a tippet card, but it says on here increase or decrease any one of your dice by the value of 1, right? A 1 cannot be decreased and a 6 cannot be increased. Then it says but cannot result in a 6.
Yeah, it has to be anything else, I guess.
So I can't do a 5 to a 6.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, that is a weird one. Then I guess I am gonna have to roll that then. So it's like you can't get your ultimate with that card.
Yeah.
It's a weird tippet. Ah, okay. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna be doing 6 defendable damage.
Okay. All right, so I will roll for defense. Okay, so just one undefendable back to you,
Okay.
and then taking 6
Yep.
and a 17, and then I will gain 1 ionic energy.
Okay, and then okay, then I'm gonna play my second main phase. I'm gonna play dynamic nature for 0. So I remove a lightning token. I'm gonna remove it from Blizzard. And I roll 3 dice. Depending on it, it'll be depending on the results. We'll see what it does.
Okay.
Okay, so uh, on this I gain 2 CP. On this I get to draw a card, and then that's it. Okay.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
Sounds good. All right, so I'll gain a CP and draw. And I will roll. 1, 1, 2, 3, 6. I'll keep the 6. It's a lot of threes. I'll just play it safe here. Keep the 3. Last roll. Wow. Okay. So that is a sass. Let me just double check what I have here in my hand. Yeah. I think that's all I'll do. I'll do sass. That's gain 1 CP, inflict influence, and deal 3 undefendable.
3 undefendable. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna take 3.
Yep. Now add 1 to that with this token.
Okay.
I'll take 4.
4.
Yep. And then you'll get 1 influence.
Okay.
And I'll get a CP. All right. And then my second main will be to pass.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Gain a CP. Draw a card. Okay, well, I'm gonna roll for my influence here. It's a 3. Okay, what happens?
So you end up losing 1 of your rerolls.
Okay, so I only have 2 rerolls. Okay. Well, sorry, 2 rolls
You just,
total. Yeah.
yeah, just 2 rolls total. Yep.
Okay. We need some good stuff
Ooh.
here. It's almost like, do I keep that wind? This is hard with 2 rolls only. Okay, last roll. Okay, well, it's something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What
The
can I
opposites
do?
looks. Mhm.
Which one's better? Nope. 4. Yep, that one's better. Okay, so we are going to. Okay, so it's gonna be opposites attract. I gain 4 tornado. I can't. I rolled 2 dice, and the total value gets your damage. Since it's charged, after re-rolling, you may re-roll 1 or both of these dice. Okay. So we're gonna roll 2. It's a 6. I am gonna spend it, and I'm gonna roll the 2.
Okay.
So you're at 7. Then I'm going to play Gale Force to modify it. So I'm going to roll 4 dice. So you're at 7 right now,
Yep.
depending on this. Okay. So you're at 7, 8, 9, 10. And this, I get in a tornado, which I can't. So 10 defendable damage.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. All right, 10 defendable. I will roll my defense. Whoops. Okay. All right. So that'll be 1 back to you. And then I'm going to spend my Skyward. And it says, if spent, you and your attacker each roll a die.
Okay.
Okay. So each roll 1. And then whoever the if spent, you and your attacker each roll a die. The player who spent this token, which is me, I could pay 1 to re-roll my die.
Okay.
And then if my value is higher than yours, I deal 3 damage back to you.
Okay.
And if my outcome is equal, I prevent 4. So okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Let's see. Got a 2.
2.
Oh, okay. So I'll prevent 4.
So you're taking 6.
Taking 6. But I'm gonna do a not this time for 1 CP and take 0.
Okay.
And then you took the 1.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will, yeah, end my turn.
Sounds good. Okay.
I'm at 6 life.
Yep. I have 17. Can your tokens be removed?
Yeah, the tornado one. Yeah.
I can. Okay. Good to know.
Now the lightning one, I don't know. Well, I don't have any on the board, anyways.
Yeah, yeah. You haven't used it yet, right?
I've used some of them, but once I
Oh, you
use
did.
it, I
Oh,
take
okay.
it comes off.
Right, right. Okay. Okay. So I'm just seeing here. I think I'll just roll. Should I just roll? Yeah, I'll roll. Ooh, lots of 4s. I got 4, 4, 4, 4, 3. That could be a good one for Leech. Um. All right. Yeah, I think I'll do Leech. Gain Ionic Energy 1 and roll a die, and I'll
Mhm.
steal some health depending on what I get.
Ooh, stealing health is not good. Uh, I am going to. Even though you have 2 rerolls left.
Yep.
I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna spend 1 CP and have
Yeah.
you roll one of your 4s.
Okay. Reroll a 4.
Hmm.
Okay. It's a 3. So I still could do. I
You
still could do
still,
Leech.
you still can, yeah,
Do you want to undo that?
yeah. I did. I thought it was
You would make me
3.
reroll the 3 at this
Yeah,
point. I think. If
yeah.
you want me,
Okay,
if you really want me to miss the Leech.
yeah. For some reason, I thought
Okay.
you had 3 there. Okay, never mind. I'll take that back and just
Okay.
continue on then.
Reroll the 3.
No.
Oh, or you
Yes.
want
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
that off?
Reroll the 3. Yes. Reroll the 3.
Reroll.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let
Yep.
me do
Yep.
that. All
Yep.
right.
Yep. Wrong one.
It's a 3, so it didn't
Oh
matter.
my gosh. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, do you have anything else I could stop it, or?
Nope. Nope. Go ahead.
Okay. So gain Ionic. I'll roll 1 die, a 3. Um. So that's just steal 2 health. Let me see if I could change that. I want to try to steal more. Like that. Yeah, I guess I'll just do a tippet for a CP, and then change this to a 4. And so that means I'll steal 3 and gain an Ionic Energy 1.
3 health.
Yep. So you lose 3, I'll gain 3. So I'm at 20.
Yep.
Um, and then I will. Yeah, I think I will do a what status effects on you for
Okay.
2 CP to remove your.
Boo. Okay.
Yep.
All my tornadoes are gone.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. So we're at almost 2 minutes left. Okay. What are we gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna play one C. Sorry, use one CP to double up by drawing 2 cards. I'm gonna sell a card to gain back a CP. Um. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the waters. Hmm. I think I'm gonna die next turn, so second roll. I want some sixes. Okay.
Nice. We got it.
Okay. Second roll. Okay. I'm gonna go. Third roll. Okay. Hmm. Probably shouldn't have put that one. 7 or yeah. There's a good chance I could roll 12 though. Oh my goodness, decisions. So time is up,
Okay.
but this will be last turn anyways.
Yeah, it'll be the last one then. Yep.
So let me. Can I get to 20? I don't. I don't think so.
Unless you have your ultimate.
No, my ultimate only does 12,
Oh,
and I'm at 3. Yeah, I don't think so. I could change dice to make it an ultimate, but I don't have enough C. Well, I could probably get there. Well, let's have fun. All right, I'm gonna. No, this is my roll phase. I can't sell. Um, no, I won't be able to do it.
no.
All right. Well, I'll roll. I will use same Z's for 1. I'll change this one to a 1. We'll try opposite subtract. I gain 4 of these, which do nothing. I rolled 2 dice, and let's see if we how much damage I can do. Only 3. So you'll take 3.
Just 3?
3 defendable damage, so you could defend
Oh,
if
it
you
is
like.
defendable. Oh.
Yep.
Sure, I'll try.
You could probably kill me on your defense roll. Who knows?
No, I don't think that'd be possible. All right. Okay. So I gain a skyward, which actually might be possible now because I could spend that, and then I gain a ionic energy. And so I take how much?
3.
Three. Okay, so I'm down to 17, and then I'll spend a skyward since I'm being attacked. And then we each roll one die, and then we'll see what happens.
All right.
Okay.
5.
3. Nice. Okay. So nothing ends up happening, but I could spend a CP, which I will, to re-roll my die and hope for something higher. It's a 6, so I deal 3 undefendable back to you.
See? I kill kill me on my own turn.
Wow.